Welcome to another episode of Risky Renos. A lot of transformations happened on this one. I am super excited to show y'all this one. Walls came down, each of the bathrooms were completely restructured. Y'all come on and let's take a look at the inside. Come on. Not too good. So I was able to view the inside of this home previously. I purchased it on the open market. When I first entered in, I thought I had a vision, but then I became confused on what I might want to do. And let me tell you, that will happen sometimes. There are some homes that I walk in and I immediately know what I'm going to do. And then there's others that it's just more difficult to come to a decision on. But when I walked in, it was not a good layout. I knew right off I was gonna drop the wall between the kitchen and living area. But then the laundry room was facing the kitchen. And I thought, what can I do with that? That's not a good design. My main guy said, I've got an idea. We can completely remove all the walls from the end of the kitchen all the way to the other side of the home. I was scared, but he said, trust me, I can make it look good. So y'all are gonna enter in now and I'm gonna show you just what we did to this home. So right here, the big thing that we did is we completely dropped this wall. When he dropped this wall, anytime you drop a wall, you have to make sure structurally you shore it up in the ceiling. But my guy said, trust me, Aaron, I'll make this look good. So he came in here, he trimmed this completely out all the way. And I didn't see this for some time, but when I came back in here and I saw this trimmed out, I was like, wow. But then for the big thing. So right here, previously, there was a laundry room. The laundry room was facing this kitchen. Right in here, there was access to this master bathroom from the kitchen. It went all the way through. Very weird. I thought, I've got to change that. So that's when my guy had the idea. He said, Aaron, for this to look the way you want it, I'm gonna have to completely get rid of all of these walls and just start over. And that's when I had to trust him. So from here all the way to this master bedroom, everything went. We completely redid all the plumbing, all the electrical, all new walls. So to start with, I want to show you the guest bathroom here. So we came in right here, we did a nice taper all the way around, which I'm proud of. This is not easy to do sometimes with drywall. New vanity, a larger, wider vanity, new toilet, new shower tub combo, new LED lights all the way through the home, which has really illuminated this home. So right here, master bathroom. This was very weird, as I mentioned. Previously, you walk straight through into the kitchen. My mind was boggled. I was trying to figure out how I could properly lay this out. So we just had to completely restructure it, as I mentioned. New vanity, larger, wider vanity, new toilet, new shower tub combo for the master bedroom here. Now, I'm gonna show y'all the other two bedrooms. Usually I like to go with carpet as usual in the bedrooms and then LVP flooring for the high traffic areas, the hallways, the living rooms, the other areas of the home. But I'm gonna show you this guest bedroom here. So new paint, new carpet, the bedroom, new carpet, new paint, and then now we're gonna get to the kitchen. So this kitchen right here, this was a block home, a solid home from the 60s, built like a bomb shelter. And I want to point out something else. This wall right here was made of solid block. So was this wall. It took a lot of jackhammers and a lot of sledgehammers to get all this out of here. But back to the kitchen. Right here previously, this was a block wall. It didn't look good. I had drywall come over this. We went back with the same kitchen design, all brand new appliances, all brand new cabinets, new countertops. And then over here, new back sliding glass door. And then for the bonus room, I want to show you what we did in here. Whoever owned this home previously, some time back, whoever did some of the work here, it was not the best craftsmanship, I would say. This would normally be like a family room, a bonus room, a playroom. They had put a closet right here, a big closet. Well, that didn't even make good sense because then you didn't have much space over here for a TV. The room didn't feel very big. So we completely got rid of this closet and opened this room back up and made it a big bonus room. This was a third bathroom. So there was a double vanity right here. So somebody had tried to make a makeshift bathroom out of the old laundry room. A double vanity. Right here was the toilet. The toilet was over here. Again, this is one of those homes that confused me. I knew it had potential, but it confused me because it was not an easy one to renovate. It was not an easy one to envision what could be done. So I don't like a water heater exposed here, so I had a wall installed right here to cover the water heater. And I'm proud of this home, and sometimes there are homes that I'm not so proud of. They don't go as well, but this is one that I'm proud of. So on the exterior here, previously, again, I think it was some type of makeshift work, I would say, but there was pickets all the way around, and this front porch did not look very good to me, so I thought we've got to do something different. So what we ended up doing is we removed all the pickets. I wanted to open this up. We opened it up, we added 6x6s, and we stained those 6x6s, and we really made the front of this home pop more so with the way we did this front shelter area. We built custom farmhouse shutters and gave them a nice stain. And sometimes from watching TV, I see this. But this was one of those homes that I kept putting more and more and more money in it. But the reason I did is because it was looking so good and I was proud of it. And I knew that the sale price was gonna stand based on what I was seeing done to it. So this roof, I was back and forth on this roof. The old metal roof, there was nothing wrong with it, but it was blue. It looked more sun-beaten, I guess I could say. I was back and forth on it, but as I got further into the job, I thought, as good as everything else is looking, the way the front of this home's looking, I've got to put a new black metal roof on it. So that's just what I did. Something that I didn't mention on this home, something else, is I didn't plan on installing new windows. But again, as my guy began to work his magic on the inside, I decided I've got to put new windows in this home. It's just looking too good. But as far as the exterior of the home, we gave it a nice off-white color. It was already a block home, so it was solid. We gave it a nice coat of paint, and then we built custom shutters for the front of the home, which gave it a farmhouse look. Overall, I am really happy with how this home turned out. This was one of those that I just kept dumping money and dumping money and dumping money into it. I usually don't like to say that, but with how I saw this one progress, I felt good about dumping money in it. Sometimes a home like this purchased off market that I paid more for is a difficult buy. This is one that I would consider takes courage as a house flipper to buy, bite the bullet, envision, and make it happen. I'm looking forward to getting this one on the market.